everybody, I'm Rose Emily, and on today's show of Come Cook With Me, we're gonna make tostones. And tostones is basically just fried plantains that all of the Caribbean use and we love to eat, especially as Dominicans. We're known as Plátano for life, but you know, it's just an inside joke. So the ingredients are that we're gonna need just basic plantains. We're gonna need a plantain masher, I believe, but if you don't have one, you can get one in any store, basically 99-cent store, the Target, supermarket, they sell all of those. But if you don't have, you can also use like a bottle. That's what I used to use, like the bottom of the bottle to mash it. And basically that's it. So I'm just gonna teach you or show you how I cut the plantains. So I'm just gonna cut both ends out. And you know, with your finger on top so you won't get, you know, cut. We're gonna go down the middle of it. So let's see if I get the first one right. So we're just going down the middle, like that. Okay. And I like to do another side too, like, you know, two sides or something. And don't worry if the line is not perfect. I'm not about perfectness here. Okay, so what I do is just with my hand. Okay, I'm gonna grab a big piece out of this. Just move it like that. You see? Just move it with your thumb out like that until you get all of it out. And you're not gonna get everything in one try. You have to like try all the time. I would say this is the hardest part of making the plantains because they have to be perfect and you don't want to get more like some of the plantain meat out of it. And I am done. I succeeded. All right. So I'm gonna cut this in little medallions, but a lot of my family members, my mom, a lot of, you know, people, they cut it diagonally. I personally like medallions, little medallions, like about 1.5 to 2 inches apart. So I'm just gonna cut it like that. You see how it's not perfect? It's just about the taste. That's about it. So I'm just cutting everything. So I'm done. So plantains, when I say we, I mean like Dominicans, we can eat this for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. It doesn't matter. For lunch, we usually like it as a side dish. That's what we're making right now. Just a little side dish so you guys can know and, you know, you guys can taste it. Alright, so I'm done already. This looks something like this. You guys can see it. And now we're gonna put it in the fryer. Okay, so right here I have a pan full of oil, and we're gonna drop the plantains to make the tostones. You can see this is a perfect oil temperature. I don't like to use measurements. I mean, once you see the bubbles going up, that's just the perfect temperature. And as you can see, the oil is covering some of the tostones, the plantains, and that's fine. So I'm gonna put as much as I can here, probably all of it. Make sure you don't burn yourself while putting this in. My cousin used to burn herself every time she used to do this. It was so funny. So she used to put, like, you know, I'm dropping it like that, but I'm removing my finger before it hits the oil. She used to put all her finger inside to her burn herself. That was so fun. Anyways, okay, so I managed to put everything together all at once. Okay, so what we're looking for is, you know, just to be a little crispy, not that burnt. And then we're gonna just turn around. So probably about a minute or so, then we're gonna flip it over. So you guys are gonna see when I flip it over. Okay. Okay guys, so right now we're about ready to flip, and I forgot to let you guys know that I have the heat in medium-high heat. Okay, so right now we're gonna flip it over. As you can see, it's already started to get some color in it. We're flipping it over. So once I'm done flipping it over, we're gonna let it cook for about, I would say, 30 seconds. Okay guys, so as you can see, after 30 seconds, like I told you, I just transferred it into a plate with napkins on the bottom. That way it absorbs all the oil that we put in. So let me show you how we're gonna mash this, because this is gonna be like a double frying kind of thing. So So I'm gonna put one of them here, and then with both hands I'm gonna mash it like that. And I like to use a knife to kind of just scrape it off like that. You see how it came out? Just like that. Let me do another one. That. It's kind of like a workout. Arm workout. Like that. So now I'm just gonna complete doing the rest of my plantain so we can get started on the tostones and fry them right now. Okay, so we're using the same oil, and we're just gonna drop each one in. Now this is gonna take a little less time because we're just gonna reheat them a little bit more and get that crunchiness out of the tostones. I'm gonna put one more because we don't want to crowd it out. That's about it. So I'm guessing just leave it for about 30 seconds or so, and then flip it over the next side, and then after 30 seconds just put it again on your napkin so it can the napkin can absorb the oil. Okay, so the last thing we do is just put a little bit of salt on all of it. As you can see, well, you can do different type of tostones. I like mine a little bit crunchier than usual. My little sister likes it a little more softer in the, the inside and everything. I like it crunchier. So that's what we did, the crunchy version of it. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a taste of tostones. As you can see, it's very salty, it's rich, it's starchy, and it's delicious as a side dish, appetizer, whatever you want it to be. For me, it's perfect, actually. This is the best. It's easy to make, and it's even easier to eat. So thank you so much. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys make this recipe, and let me know what you think of it. So I'll see you next week.